Hello student, I am Prachi. Today's topic is elements of industrial automation. Unit 2, that is the levels and types of industrial automation. Means in this unit we learn the what is the industrial automation and their types. Also the advantages, disadvantages. It is very important topic. So first of all, the introduction. Since the period of industrial revolution in Britain, there has always been a significant amount of effort into developing complex technique to help people with different tasks of production. An industrial production process consists of series of machines through which a combination of raw materials goes through and transformed into the final product. Here the term machine can be anything like a motor, drill, conveyor belt, etc., which come under electromechanical device or chemical machines like oven, dryers, chemical combustion systems, etc. Today's industrial automation has taken over the production process in industries, and it is very difficult to imagine a production line without automation system. There are several factors that lead to the implementation of automation system in industrial production, like requirement of high quality products, high expectations in product reliability, high volume production, etc. Means in this paragraph, the importance of machine that is given. um, so what is the industrial automation? um, so we understand what is the industrial automation. Industrial automation is a process of operating machines and other industrial equipment with the help of digital logic programming and reducing human intervention in decision making and manual command process with the help of mechanized equipment. The above definition is definitely not a simple one to understand, but let us try to understand what an industrial automation is with the help of a small example. Means elements of industrial automation, it is a subject, whole subject. But what is an industrial automation? It is understand. It is very important to understand. So industrial automation is a process that operating by machines and not the intervention of the human beings, or not the manually. It is totally digital. So example to understand industrial automation. Consider a manual industrial production process where an operator is observing the temperature of an oven. Assume the task is to reach a certain temperature and maintain the temperature for about 30 minutes. So, the operator has to first adjust the amount of fuel to the oven by controlling a valve to raise the temperature to the desired amount. Once the necessary temperature is achieved, it has to be maintained by constantly. So, an industrial production process consists of series of machines through which a combination of raw materials goes through and transform into the final products. Here the term machine can be anything like a motor, drill, conveyor belt, etc., which come under electromechanical devices or chemical machines like ovens, dryers. These are also in these examples. So next is adjusting the valve, that is either increase or decrease the fuel depending on the temperature of for the next 30 minutes. It is the example, that is we see the operator has to first adjust the amount of fuel the oven by controlling a valve to raise the temperature. Means we raise the temperature, then see amount of fuel in the oven. So the now with industrial automation, the whole process is taken care of without the help of an operator. First, there is a temperature sensor placed near the oven which reports the temperature to a computer. Means पहले जो काम मैन्युअली होता था, जो लोग हैंड से करते थे, वो अब में डिजिटली हो गया है. और वो सब सेंसर्स की help से किया जाता है. So it is very convenient for us, and it is very helpful, and also um, there is very useful. Now there is motorized valve, which is also controlled by the computer for the fuel to be supplied to the oven. Based on the temperature reading from the sensor, the computer will open the valve to allow more fuel in the beginning. Once desired temperature is achieved, the valve is shut off. But the computer can open or close the valve even to allow a thinnest amount of fuel to flow based on the temperature reading. The timer in the computer will indicate once 30 minutes is up and the computer can completely shut off the system. Means there is user timer. There are the two types of timer, that is the T on time and the T off time. So this is the diagram. In this diagram, the first of all actuator, then process, then sensors, and the power, and the downward side there is a control system, that is programs of instructions, that is computer and PLC. Means sensors to computer and PLC, also the program of instructions. So this is about the industrial automation and their example. So motivation for industrial automation. The term automation is coined by an engineer from Ford Motor Company who were pioneers in industrial automation and manufacturing assembly line. In the beginning, the industrial production process based on the eyes, hands and brain of a worker. In contrast to modern day sensors, actuators and computers, originally the implementation of automation is in a production process is focused on replacing a human worker with the independent machines. Initially, these independent machines had to coordinate by human supervisor for a smooth production process. But with technological development in analog and digital control system, microprocessor and PLCs, that is programmable logic controller and various sensors, it has become very easy to synchronize several independent machines and process and achieve true industrial automation. These are the notes. Students, you capture these screenshots and or note this on your notes. So, with the rising industrial economy, the business strategies for industrial automation have also changed over time. Nowadays, the fundamental motivations for implementing industrial automation are in reducing cost, especially human related cost, improving the quality of the product, efficient use of raw materials, reduce energy consumption, increase business profits. These are the levels of industrial automation process. So it is very interesting.